No, I told before I got in, also that I'm too nice. That you need to be a little harder, a little more mean of the girls because they'll just walk you. I just prefer to if you're mean to me or sorry, could be cut. I'm not trying to get you thrown there. But yeah, whenever it's just you're things that boyfriends and girls don't get. So my attitude showing up on set is usually number one, I'm gonna be here money. Because that is one I think a lot of like everybody, things move a little slower than I would like career-wise. Because there was a couple people pretending to be press, and I would just walk right through their camera shot. I'm like, yeah, you ain't the real deal. So I'm just gonna. And then I saw you, and I would kind of bob and weave and.
Hey, my whole thing is I have had at Cons Porter, our shot, and I'll tell you, we used to doing JAG TV. The late Ninja Lairs. I hate anybody wanted a shot. Yeah. And I told Larry at one point, I said, we're at a bar, bands. Yeah. We'll just do it.
I already on others. I respect when they're not, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
See, this is one thing always Billy Pilgrim lives. One that I asked to our mix or whatever. I tell them we all together our gear. You look like own us. Yeah. That's what I is people go to the porn. They got a camera thing or. Get up
about LARP. It's great now. They take the male female. Still have to look somebody clean and those typically a lot of people are kind of like I go to warm when I work to the convention clean and I go to where on floor you have to look be professional. I met a and the guys if you're gonna meet a big pin I'm gonna booth hello introduce yourself and move like work with the industry you doing it you great and that's been my kind of way to say it's hard to do their thing.
I don't, as they say, wrestle, you don't look like
her. I have a wrestling cast, I do. A lot of similarities.
Oh, I do. I call they always talk about fans. It's always like, no, you mean the porn. That's why they're there. The marks make the world go.
As a matter of fact, my favorite
show. Simone, yes. It's awesome.
We didn't know your stuff. But yeah, I surprised how people knew me. I was especially surprised that you had, because a couple of people noticed in that, and the rest of the year like bigger up in female talent. They're Cole, he presents so and so.
Oh yeah,
I usually prefer to be with talent friends or I personally feel weird by walking up to basketball people going, hello, yes, I'm blah blah blah. They've never heard of me. Level. I try to be careful.
I think that's great. I think fantastic. We got a great guest to this day, Billy Joy, via the old Sky in. Billy is already pro 90 OB, and all we are. Gonna have portion of the show on our Dr. program. Get around, and we got a great one. So, what was your experience at?
This is my third. Got to your names and actually talking thing, and got on a little bit. But talent, the big weekend was for work with a great talent like Prince. Going to be on their roster, hopefully sooner than later. But and you got to meet some other big producers of websites and everything. It's So yeah, it definitely was the best because I was surprised how many people knew who I was, and finally talked to some of these producers, because I would like to do more quote unquote paid work, the website name out and do things. So it was a big deal for me in that. I definitely felt like things have better became more real.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, I was like you asked me, I was like. I fun. I was like, was that actually a day? He was serving me. I'm like, for what? Specify. He's like, thought you were never mind. I'm like, okay. So, oh shit, I bleed. Whatever. And I was like, no problem. It's a nice little change. It's been trying to pushing against this pandemic. Kind of starting a little bit high, and so it was nice. It was the best one by far. And I'm looking to Miami. Yeah,
that's awesome. So, how did you get in? I'm very interested to see how everybody make way. It's interesting.
I always wanted to do it. Ironically, I was doing stand-up kind of worked out. I found my voice. By the time I had the desire to try, hey, there was kind of like this kind of then and wanted to basically while he videoed it and everything. I gave me the bug again, and I made the mistake of saying, "Can you help me get in?" Which they can't. And I finally developed a plan where it's like, I went up lighting on Craigslist and stuff and put it in, hopefully. And after a year, then I social this whole kind of get using some stuff. Basically, nothing. See, the big break for me was Best Adeline. She kind of put her name on me, and that opened a lot of doors. Then I got a from Women Deal, and that's kind of started rolling. It went from nothing happened to everything at once. Like, I always did my due diligence, and I always got a lot about the industry, but that, and then, like, it happened. It was like being a train. Somebody's grabbed my grunt and let you hit ground, absolutely, and to try and have yeah, you're things be going in the right, clueless, as my best. I didn't anybody who was and everything. Finally, I just had to chill with people. To this day, I don't have like a deep trust, or I'm doing things right, but this other guy is behaving like an idiot. And people who behave badly, people who behave badly, so stuff like that working. I would move quicker. I would like to have much work to try to come. And grab opportunities and everything, but it took a lot of years. It's not easy. It's a hard game, and it requires a lot of. And a little trick is you just gotta. Somebody doesn't want to work with you or something. Next person.
He joins here on our big program, and he's fantastic to make this work and get him on today. Some of the things you do, boil stuff, you trans slow group. Tell me a little bit about some of the different things that you do.
I boy, girl, and I think size or girl. I think hooked up with a group produced by team people. This woman Carrie, and and that's we started. So their line. I like a little bit of a plot, something light, funny, and as far as doing things like in what things I have usually a person and walk up. No. I work very hard on camera to kind of money, like I do. So working on doing world content, I'm very lucky to want more during the angle of the lighting.
You're Seamus.
Oh yeah, I'm like just so I've been working on different features I like to do or try, but you have to work up to a level where you get people's attention to get the opportunity to do so. So I only work for companies, whatever. So definitely to work towards your pretty presented. I like definitely as far as legal money, but I'll kind of put my horizons and everything and kind of seasonally with the object that she's doing. And if you just relax over as we get more into the sex. So she did. So she pulled her head and it was like spanking everything. People gave me side-eye when I told that story. I could buff it. They were like, "What?" You like, yeah, here's the thing.
Rick from the aisle and
it's working with it. I'm gonna have sex and get into the scene and be comfortable and producer enough. It's like basically and not a great fit to push these and try new scene out of it. I don't want to be putting a cast like stepdad the 40s, so somebody stepdad or whatever. But I also if somebody goes like, "Oh, we're gonna do something with a little BDSM or we're gonna do something a little weird." I mean, hey, like generation, and you find it's about being an open mind and make some money, and I kind of I want the cool stuff.
We have this day here, big program. He's fantastic. And we're going to be having now. You mentioned wrestling, and I've got to chat with about wrestling. So parallel between a few years ago, and I she had name grabs and broadband, and there's more there. Where there was these porn around, porn girls in photo, and a porn girl. I know what this is.
Yeah, I have ironically on my party. He interviewed me and talked about wrestling, and she does do shows like one Pilgrim on wrestling. And actually, in this interview, we're going to record on episodes, just 1 hour, and we talk about subjects. And I do make her on between each other by our gimmick names.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna like her because more than my real where I do Gordon Soley. I read because Gordon public. So Soley, I'll read Gordon Soley, and and then there's a portion of the show where we cover a lot of the school where I have entire library of people hear about like from the differences in restaurants and everything. I don't know if you could see this, and this just came out. I highly recommend it, but we did a big, long.
Well, and thing. Speaking, what's funny is our next guest are going to be in here in a minute. First time I had these, I swear God gun in his porno. So it's a wrestling theme. Got your shirt on. Wait, we're talking wrestling. So how get your wrestling thing? You guys are.
We're on here all the various apps and also Twitter links. Try to build out the Instagram and the podcast. And there's a Patreon where you get a like a thing where we pick a top. We talk to Slingers right in the last episode. Stuff on but MJF, and everything. Independent contractor thing that
yeah. So you were gonna as soon as you got on to me, Patreon said that you could talking about they're gonna do your title. I was reading the other internet. I'm okay about when Japanese guys are gonna wrestle.
There's don't. I mean, modern.
My God, is awesome.
Oh yeah, we could do it in a minute.
Correct.
it's convoluted, and it's weird beats in the plane, like, and then has not tea for months. No one there. I'm like, how? I'm taking a sick back. I'm working for Brazzers. You're like one of the hot girls ever in the area. Pilgrim, where are you going? Like, Billy Pilgrim. Joy. $50 on our website. Go ahead. I was like, no. Storytelling. That's what I did. Was that wrestling believe, even if you're home, you realize, like, but at the moment, you're doing it and everything. Wrestling is not having anything you do. I recently made the point when he won world title. People lost their shit, and there were
especially that little back row. If you go back and watch that,
yeah, I have jokes about some pro wrestling because Sting got injured, so they had a they just did that, and it could work, honestly, depending on who's battle royal, some kind of depending on how long Punk could be out, kind of make him heal or whatever, and it's like lots of things that doesn't make any sense stands out all more. It's like the problem across the no one wants wrestling stars anymore.
See, that's the difference. At least like you were talking about last year when you were at Exhaust, there was kind of a buzz review. And I know last year at half
of her,
and I'm like, she was the biggest damn thing at this convention. And afterwards, I'm like, holy crap!
Like, I would love to work with, but please,
never face.
Well, I've heard talking about I would love to work with like who like I could wear a mask, and I thought it had a nice '90s entry. I'd like her. And she got a job offer and thanked her to take it. And I told her, like, oh, she wasn't, like, scored the cup, been around for they're all this out to work for them, so they're going to not, I'm like, paying you a lot of money, they're huge.
That's like, there's a lot of these gangbangs or these masks. And I'm like, what? What are you doing?
Look, everybody's their own love, and somebody's out there, I don't respect people who hide behind it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're just bizarre. And look, if you're able to make money, for me, disrespect the girl just puts and the guy too. I mean, in the street, and I've had a few people in my kind of weird or because
everybody's dirty and they do porn. That's just how it goes. Billy's your rep with the getting porn beer with porn.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm in with these producers, I started at like a level. So the Eddie's run by into June. It's like Billy Pilgrim Triple X on ManyVids, XXX.com. It's gonna be end of the month, and there's a new sighting. I being reliable is my strong point.
That's right.
But the posting is always, like I said, I was so excited actually all that up as soon as so, they're helping me get stuff out. So June 15th, there'll be stuff up that you can buy and I'll be avidly on my Twitter. Everything happened so fast from I don't have enough to too much. TV media and saw my potential, and it was like, all right, we'll help you. Arrange all the stuff because now being pretty or being able to get hard, or you have to now be Spielberg and do all this.
On a pirate ship.
No,
Let me show damn thing.
I like props. I can have ideas and I can add character and stuff to do. And I said, I have to practice angles and light just off. So
that's awesome.
But now I got to add lighting and camera. So
let's set our guest there. You talk. Got to do the stuff.
I can see you.
I'll send you the video. This brother, appreciate it. We'll talk.
It was a huge honor, and we might have you as a guest.
Box, but yes, I will there.
Thank you. It's a real honor.
Soon, ever yourself one man. As we go to our next guest here on a big broadcast, and
couple of the year.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
You know what? Super honored. Like, we're just so grateful.
Yeah,
it was. Really
amazing. We're still trying to process because we're just getting messages and support and it's just we're going bananas, as we say on the island.
Well, this is amazing. We have got some just amazing here of our just amazing. You can find them on the old Twitch at B Chic. And they are going to be part of May 15th through the 17th. And now that they have won 2020 Emmy Award for Cam of the Year, it's their booth at the Chatterbait World. They're damn near royalty at this point. They have the whole 9 yards. I don't Dalton Castleways to Rex, so the Bulls are good. So they're working as well. You can.
Yes, on
absolutely.
We've been having. I'm so excited. Been since December when we were there in DC to see events and all that stuff. So and see it. So we were excited. Absolutely. Been planning. Can't wait.
I'll tell you. I saw.
We got an advance warning in order to be able to make the video.
Well, during they just went. You know, hey, we need so we can put this on the show.
Yeah.
That just kayfabed you. You went, hey, you've got an award.
Just at the end there, which was great. Nice to be able to, you know, kind of think about what you get everybody in that you want to thank. And
yeah,
we still were able to get everyone. It was a bit of a doubt. We were really folks walking because we and having the right show and off on the awards and our cat are all walking on their own systems and they're all walking at home. Hey guys, your category a couple of the year, and we're like, yeah, we it just found out right away.
Yes,
and we popped the champagne.
That's awesome. Are joining us from the island. Which, by the way, if you're just listening to us on audio, you are missing the fuck out. You've got to go to either Clout Hub, to Facebook, BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, TikTok, wherever the hell you find our videos, and just look at this background that these two are in. Give me like a little bit of a guided tour of this you have here.
Absolutely. So right here on the island, a lot of crazy stuff happening.
This is the fact remote. I love the fact you've got the
and the doing because you he's doing an interview, but basically the whole landscape of our tiki bar is
you've got a tiki bar.
We got a tiki bar. Yeah. Check it out. It's called tiki bar. Basically, a lot of the tour and a lot of the jiggy. We don't jail. So we decided to phone.
You let have Punjab prison match there.
And other side.
I love the
everything else. Yeah.
My God, just
this is our you know our member viewers. Look at these guys.
They're like
Maya and Angelo.
Little baubles. Look at it. You got all.
Wolfpacker work.
I love it.
They're awesome. Yeah, no, and eat this sweet shit. That eat it tart. It gets messy.
Yeah, I start more when we do put in a layer of awful ladder.
I'll tell you, when we had a pilgrim, he was wearing a blue deem, like, starts dusting. You know, they're wrestling. There's like it maze calls each other.
Oh yeah, no, we're we have a lot of fun here. It's
we are customers.
Tell you,
this is supposed to be thanks.
This
is where we do.
One thing about you guys is, it's like time. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to just regular, normal people. And for whatever reason, in the conversation, I just fuck guys. And I was recently. I get to go on the beams, but I got to be doing beats. And my co-host is a girl. Beeley is her name, and. So me and Hazel were talking, and she was like, so who are some of the guests that we have on this show? I meet you guys. Because I see you like other people. To like, you know, you look at usually some dude not perved out, or she perved out, and he's the reverse. He's hot, and he's this. And it's like, with you guys have got this set, costumes, you've got mix, you have time.
Yeah.
I was telling her, I said, these two are perfect to show because, and now to what's the award. You have figured out how to do stuff, and nobody ever has sex. It's crazy, dude.
We're part of the based on with chatter. I just all the parts of this and anything else, right? But what we did for us, we wanted to do something different, and we formed to do that. We artists know we're in the island. You see my you're getting is out of the sex, getting the and the people is you arm yourself, pop out the tux and all.
Oh yeah,
I like to get.
She likes it when there's lots of guys watching, and she's just for bucks.
Oh, she's right? You know, pregnant, and her is just when my God, you know, she's dressed the shorts and the hat, the whole thing. Doesn't Chris from JTV, these clubs answers or whatever, and at one point he's just like, "Look, here's my wall, here's my just take feel that way when it's You know what's this was funny. I was getting to Paisley about you guys. I got into some TV and I started looking at these weird B movies. I don't know, this called Bluster where this guy is having there. I'll tell you, I could literally go to like our local Five Below here, like right before summer, and get a ton of the tiki stuff. And I'll tell you, I've even thought about doing it. Yeah. Not that I was going to go on cam with it, just to have it. And up there is fucking amazing.
Thank you. No, it was kind of like spur of things. I used to live in a smaller condo, and Angie and I came from there, and that's when we were doing our sex shows. So in my tiny little living condo, and as it grew, orgasms got louder, and we started calls to.
Oh, fantastic. As the orgasms grow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. There's so much wall cake.
Yeah.
So we had to go.
So we moved, and in our case, we started evolving our from same room and into a room, and it was in our basement, and
then see, we all have an intro and an outro video where you
Yes.
the intro sort
is
of
amazing.
you into what you're about to, and then the outro basically lays out how we evolved from the little basement area to the island, right? And
yes,
and our first campus changed everything up, and now we're coming to your anniversary, so we'll be revamping the show
and our just they tell us that they love coming here every Friday, Saturday. Is that we don't do this every day.
See, this is a deal, and this is all about what you guys are doing, is trying to get the family. She just was the skill, and we talked to people like, well, you guys to commit to today, blah, 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 blah. Guys, do it a couple days a week and award for it. So I guess keep up the good work.
we did important, and we did take full advantage of that when we first started. We could on the new and then so we did our couple shows on the weekend, and then I would do this Thursdays. Since then, you have other on, and so now we can take care of a lot of others. So it's just and it's in
Friday, Saturday show didn't go last year. Right? Is that allowed, Brian? So we launched it yesterday to the castaways.com.
That's awesome.
You're going to see a whole lot of shit that you have to keep at every single hour.
And they didn't get their
awesome. I will leave the file. You guys sickly. So it's award. What is the plan?
We'll keep it
our biggest daughter connecting, and
there's lots of exciting things coming up.
But soon coming up on Bananigan Island.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys are great. You've got, amazing of this 5 days reached this bill and stuff. You guys, I'm amazed of it's great. What say to you guys, chat room and everything? What's kind of the feedback you guys get?
I think one of the biggest things for us, I think we are most proud of is in our not friends, we've created a community. We've created for everyone, and for in the PNR, that's our most proud of. We have such an amazing room, and the people that are in it really, we feel when people every single person that's in our room adds and
just to start shit up and they see these are watching a computer. These are real life, so they're entertaining themselves, interacting, because it's become this family that we've built for the past couple of years, and people have been there with us since the very first fucking when we had sex.
Is we have gotten many times that we're an escape for people, or we help to bring a smile, and that for us is the biggest thing.
I am up against the clock here, so I'm going to put you guys on hold here on Skype. I'm going to take a break, and we're up. Guests, they are fantastic, and we're going to take a break, and when we come back, more coming up. We don't want to burn the business, and we'll be back.
The Burn Nutties is back to get tour. Hear 4 non-blondes live, performing their extensive hits. At last, it's utterly completely fun. Feature as a 4 special guest, the Vanilla.
Available for special instructionals that will teach you to play musical instrument. Nobody play guitar. To the vocal Santa Davida, the long version. Wow. Now get old desk drummer, guitar, battery, chord.
Don't forget and let me jerk you know.
Listen to you airways. Yes, close to or at work.
Tell me what you want. What you really want. What you really
I would love you so well. So, this British pops in my.
I'll get home, sat to my drum on, and idiot.
She was a sting of something she was trained at.
Goodbye to it, darling, until
It was on 1500s, so says me and Basson
Hannah. Me a extraction policy.
Internalize ourselves are
chop up a grain. I showed him how to use his T-hard.
In SAC command units, they didn't commit. These men escape from obscure stuff. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, mayor.
Let's go back to our guests. Our back. Kind of like a team. I don't know. Who the other guy?
Mr. You had Mr. T. You had BS was Mr. T.
Ham was it? Live from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I guess the same line comes to you.
Right.
Like for days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just get the reference check until now. Everything. Like movies, music, radio, thing. Then you'll be able to every reference week.
That's right. Real fun and so.
Day about in your neck of I'm sure here of no under strip club casinos or seen them because you're not one of the two, you know.
Right.
But no, they're
How you are.
that too. You might as well fuck into these places. I was telling somebody the other day in the elections and came one time to ride to the whorehouse. We're like, whorehouse, the whorehouse here, and this whorehouse, him inside the whorehouse. When he's wondering an order, and some little woman at the desk and fill out paper. It was a house.
Holy shit.
And then later on, we got to it, and reminded me of the old episode where the meat packing plant that was a place where all the hawks are.
Right?
And there's a lot of folks. And Jerry. That's what it reminded me.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, fairly recently, I went over to old house of her cats in her chest drawers. Oh, he's now become a Jason. He's like had Japanese in the drummer.
Those references, I love that.
I'll tell you, the day I was in a restaurant here. Talking Pop about classy at this and what versus Kerr and I Kramer and not Michael Reed. nobody got the reference. But so guys, how long typically do you goes? Set run, you have that you got focus, on long. How do
No, we don't even actually have goals really in a room. We've had so we're never really done that. I start about 10:30, 11:30, usually about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and for about 3.5.
And dreaming, there's the guy's crazy and it's already happened.
That's all.
It's
like
what's fucking crazy. Even before we go on, either are muted, I've got egg in my mouth, I got hat on my head, or something's going before we eat because they're wanting to get punishment in life just to make sure. Like, okay, let's get it on.
That's smart.
I tend to yell at we're live a lot.
That's all. It's Italian. That's right. Well, before we let go, people get your full experience and everything.
Yeah. So basically, on Fridays and Sundays, come down on the links are in our bio. Email on our Twitter machine, like email on there. That'll live room. It'll link you to
Twitch and Chatterbaits, and then our Foxy. That's also Foxy. Jake. He mentioned before we did. We actually haven't launched it. It's our new web. But that one at www.ways.
You're gonna cool shit. Looking at my banana. You're never doing.
You're soon be like the porn version of Thompson. The plugs for the merch.
Right. This month you got debates in our room because Pride doing a show as well. We've got the detail. We're doing it for the Trevor Project.
Yeah.
So they're also out of N2 award when we promised Castaway. So we are going.
Fear Factor is coming. That's a really big.
Doing that, we did a lot of really discussing it with.
And this time it's me. I'm trying to deal with my wolf pack so we get this done.
Yeah. Well, you fantastic, and I definitely wanted to appear in 3 from you guys because that apparently has got it all set up. And I've been pajamas then. Apparently, I guess I wear pajamas. That's fine. We need to do themed pajamas. Well, you guys, thanks for doing. Congratulations on all the success. Look forward to doing. Thanks for appreciate there. That will be fantastic. I don't even know what to say. Amazing. Get all mine and checkwire.com or cheekv.com. I'll do this, and let's get all the breaks. We'll come back and kick off hour number 2. Our big pro.
Now, what kisses Jaguar and the myth and Jaguar.
Tommy McCormick was home alone. The little fox in the bedroom. Poor Tommy immediately calls the show. The follow is reading that. We'll hand out Tommy time tonight. On Murky 100. Always yeah.
No matter what you mention it, that's the we've been servicing you. We've got it. You gotta raise enough. Remember, we are both your card numbers and your bank business by phone. Heck, you have access to credit for it. Go ahead.
Turn your to us then.
The phone company. We are explaining.
We long that you heard go because all of happy of green.
Hey, you can never use it's the only time you use so that's something right. A whole new set cook the two 5-star chef. Morning wear cookware features in very loose but all around the room of pie and on does but with water and oil. And a genius start to a go. Yeah, look for cooking for a kick morning wear cook on the farm. Amsterdam just a wear. Now you get the point. Pawn and wear cookware be available while cooking salad to the minute.
Of it. Our experience.
We love free. Well, we love feedback. The freaking guitar. You want some that can contain continents.
Probably a screw up. Oh, get in. We're going to go to our next guest. We're going to see who our next guest, and they will join us live. Here is our and hey, guys.
Oh yeah.
I love growing. Look at that. Oh, she's going to be getting yourself so we can let everybody know what the hell is going on today here on the Sunday show.
I know what's going on. Sure. So I'm like sometimes blast rip on Miller. We're a heavy rock band primarily. But part of our thing is that we don't want to be tied down to any specific genre, but the baseline for what we do, I get rock is the way to describe it.
That's awesome. That's
end story.
Oh, I guess I might this because later we get to Cole and King the Lowest Joyner, the big star, or Steve Joyner. I don't know. So there is my assistant Ratan. They say in my videos, we're like raising a teenager, and this girl is from to another, and now she's now have money, feet, cats, and dogs. So, you know, and she adopted if we were going to go to the shelter. The billion dogs there need to over and hung out with her. I guess you call I love her, the half-sister chick that she gets along with. Not really, and of course, being a dog who's a female, and the dog, of course, because that's what it's a pit bull mix. And this is pup Crystal. My God, she's who had babies, and they tore out of her. Got to get dogs. Got dogs, and now fight her. Hey, let's get another dog. So you exactly what's here. So funny about this is I misread Lance's name. I thought it was off. And not in Wyoming.
The name just evolves next week.
If come Lance Bischoff and you get to be buddies with Eric, just as long as he introduces you to good. So, it is quite the deal today. So tell me about how this band got together. Tell me a little bit about this. How about this? This band story is gone water.
How on earth was it boring?
Okay, it originally starts like a side project project. It was on and on. Actually, people in bands too. I had the longest break that I'm gonna hang, but I did have one always kind of about band I've ever get focused on what stuff, and it's a little bit on this song. You write the band at the time on the Death band. I really half finished. And I was getting another bass, just record them, do something. So originally I do metal for the Beasts of England and the Verge on the Devil stuff and the sort of lead and bigger in the world from Arizonians and became a Miller. So because just the longest to me ended up being like 70s FM radio. Back. So we were back on the shelf for a while. Got back to for a couple of years. So then takes me out.
That's funny because we just went to. That sounds like we were like Hardy on England. We're like,
apparently that movie exists.
Exists, all right.
Apparently there is a movie that something called the Balasa Pastor. Apparently,
yes.
Or something. Hold on,
No, you're good. This track, Spirit. I'm playing here in a few months.
Okay, so it's Spirit Star.
Yes, right. I'm just going here. I've got videos I'm trying to upload. I've got your music I'm trying to get played. Yes, Spirit in the Stars.
It should be in the stairs because, I grew up in there's stairs everywhere. So
awesome.
Stairs.
But so that one. Super fast, probably this is on the and I will give Campbell Jams, kind of deep behind the one. There's a little bit consciousness, all having its own consciousness, as above, so all consciousness, all just being kicked through the whole. The only solution
sounds like more acid. Let's go.
Actually, right?
You know,
Yep, that's what I was saying when I was like opera.
The guy on the phone.
More song. This is it is our music you're watching on the machine. Hear it in this. That is the Beast of England, and this is your Sunday radio broadcast. Join us each test another spout tracks.
If you're right, I'm right. One little I've been writing as a comic book a while ago, and then the comic place similar to Purgatory, kind of sad.
is the Beast of England, and they join us today here on our big program. We're going to wrap things up here with the Beast of England, and they will join us back here on the old Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney. And you're joining us here on 990 WBOB, and Beast of England with us today here on our program. So, as we wrap up here with you guys, how do we get in touch with you on social media, the website?
I like.
Yeah. This wouldn't be made it and lockdowns and everything
together.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're like, and we will definitely.
Thanks, Jiggy. It was a blast, man. Thanks for having us.
Good luck with you.
Today, these two, these get Mo, they call me, and I. So, deep inside.
Computer the best paper clips is for the No Shots Band Total Tough Man Kick Fights. Now, it is a clip organization.
The teach you learn to in no time. Special bonus: the quintessential mouth